Tina.
I'm Ross.
Today we have a selection of a couple ales and a porter that we found at our local Trader Joe's, and these are all from Samuel Smith Brewery. We don't know much about this brewery. It did say it's in Yorkshire and that it's one of the oldest, I believe that's the claim.
Yes.
Brewed at Yorkshire's oldest brewery. So if you know anything about this brewery and whether it's any good or not, let us know in the comments, because we don't know. We're just going to give it a try and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And Ross, the one by you, I think this is the Winter Welcome Ale. And I believe this is a seasonal one that they make seasonally. And we also have a Nut Brown Ale. And finally, we have Taddy Porter. So you ready to get in and try these?
I am ready to go in and try these.
We're not big beer or ale or porter aficionados. I know my preference has actually lately been Hefeweizen. So I don't know if these are going to be a little bit strong for us. We'll see. We'll give it a try.
Yes.
Generally, if I can have something strong, I do like it to be in the winter time. So I think this is perfect. We got a cool rainy day. And as a matter of fact, I look at their website and they recommended serving it at 55 degrees, or I believe that's about 13 degrees Celsius. And of course, that's much warmer than what our normal refrigerator is. So I looked at the weather, and guess what? It was about 55 degrees outside. So we've had these sitting outside cooling off so that we could get maybe a better experience.
Good.
So you ready to open one up and try it?
I'm ready to open one up right now with our Han Solo in carbonite bottle opener.
All right. Put off the...
Well, which one would you like to try first?
You know what? I have these two first. I put the porter at the end. I don't know if that was smart or not, but for some reason I was thinking porter might be a little stronger, but I don't really know.
Okay. Well,
That one actually, this one has the most alcohol content. This is 6%, this is 5%. I don't know. We can switch them if you want. We don't know what we're doing, so.
Yeah. So we got these little tasting glasses at a Barktoberfest. It was a little fundraiser for
our local SPCA, the Placer Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Mm-hmm.
They do come in very nice size for tasting.
I think a little more foam than needed.
Boop. A little whiff.
Are you tasting the nut?
I was going to say, it does taste a little bit nutty. Is that what we're supposed to get out of it? Does it say? It says relatively dry with a rich reddish brown color and inviting nutty flavor derived exclusively from a generous amount of roasted barley. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not as strong and heavy as I thought it might be.
Yeah. Actually, I like that. I'm not a beer drinker. Never was. I have to really be in a mood to appreciate beer. Usually,
Are you not in the mood?
I'll tell you what constitutes a mood for me. It's like when it's like really hot outside and like just really hot. You just want a cold beer, like a dry turkey or ham sandwich. It just pairs nicely with a ice cold beer.
Yeah. And see, sometimes with the ice cold beers, I want something a little lighter, like a lager, or, I feel like the Hefeweizens, those are wheat, and as I mentioned, I'm really enjoying those. So I'm not used to trying the ales as much, but this one's good. It's very smooth, goes down pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some, like the IPAs are ones that I tend to not care for as much. Sometimes they're a little bit too hoppy for me, but I like this one. It's nice.
It is.
I'm definitely enjoying that.
Maybe it's me. I'm not really tasting a whole lot of nutty.
I feel like maybe there's just a slight bit of nutty to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And the other thing that's a little bit different for us, because we did try to just set it outside, because I understand they always say, oh, in England they drink warm beer. And I don't know if warm maybe is the right word. I have not been over there. I have heard that they drink it warmer than we typically drink beer here. So I'm thinking, if we're refrigerating it, it's obviously going to be colder than 55 degrees. So we were trying to get the most authentic taste, especially since they recommended it. A lot of times when things are a little warmer, the flavors come out more. So I don't know if that was the case for this. So
Sure. But you like.
Mm-hmm.
If they had this again at Trader Joe's, would you? Oh yeah, pick some of that up.
I'd pick that up if I was in the mood.
Depends on your mood.
Depends on my mood. So we're going to take a moment and rinse these glasses. We also have this nice snack mix from Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Tasty.
So next up we have Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale. And it does say, the seasonal beer is a limited edition brewed for the short days and long nights of winter. The full body resulting from fermentation in stone Yorkshire squares. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, but that's what it says on the bottle.
Yeah.
And the luxurious malt character, which will appeal to a broad range of drinkers, is balanced against whole-dried Fuggle and Golding hops with nuances and complexities that should be contemplated before an open fire. Well, we are missing the open fire, but...
We could put it on the Roku.
Yeah, we'll put our virtual fire up.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you. I will say what attracted me to this was...
The pretty label.
The very festive looking label. So...
Actually, I think they all have pretty labels. But that one was definitely
it's
more festive.
I think it's more colorful than the nut brown ale. But yes. So it looks lighter in color than the nut brown. Thoughts?
That one goes down pretty easy too. I was really thinking these would be ones that I'd have to take a long time to drink, but I don't know, they're going down easy for me. I may like the first one a little bit better though.
Really?
I feel like I'm tasting a little bit more of that hop taste in this one, which they did mention the hops, which I'm not quite as fond of. How about you?
I'd say of the two that we've tried so far, I might stick with the nut brown.
You like the nut brown ale too?
Yeah. I mean, this isn't bad, but to say the nut brown just appeals to me more. Mm-hmm. Can't say I'm really a hoppy person either. Would you get it again? Maybe not.
That one, maybe not. I'd be more inclined to get the nut brown ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would agree.
Just our personal preference. That's the fun thing about
Trying it.
Beer and actually any food. You know, we all have our personal preferences. Have
Yeah.
certain tastes that we prefer over others. I'm just surprised because I wasn't exactly sure how much I would like them at all, and I was surprised how much I liked this nut brown ale. It's nice.
It is. Yeah, I would prefer it.
So the final one we have to try is the Taddy Porter. In fact, it even says the famous Taddy Porter. And a little bit about this one. It says a very dark, full-bodied ale with a rich, creamy head and an intense, dry, tangy character. Brewed with well water, the original well sunk in 1758 is still in use. Malted barley, roasted malt, yeast, and hops. Again fermented in stone Yorkshire squares. Porter is the type of beer first brewed in the early 18th century. It gained its name from being consumed by porters in fish, meat, and produce markets. There you go.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that darker color there.
It's definitely the darker of the three.
Which I think is typical for the porters.
Yep, thank you.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
That has a real different taste to it, huh?
It does.
Compared to the other two.
Yeah. It was a kind of interesting aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really put my finger on it.
I can't either. I know I was thinking right after it went down, it's like you have this distinctive taste.
It's kind of smoky, kind of.
Yeah, maybe smoky would be a good way to describe it. Yeah, let us know if you've tried this porter before, what you think of it.
I think I like that better than the holiday.
I'd be with you right there. These two, I think, were my favorites over the Winter Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are very smooth, go down really easy.
Yeah, I find that I really like the aftertaste of that porter.
Oh, you're digging the aftertaste, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think this would go really good with some Twiglets. Yeah. Which,
yeah, we tried Twiglets in another video, and yeah, first off when we ate them, it's like, oh, they taste burnt, and but then the more you eat them, it's like, oh, this is not bad. And I did find when we had them after the video, a lot of times I would have them with a glass of beer, and that really made them go down well. So now do you think this is your favorite then, out of the three?
I think I do.
Okay.
I would say that would be number one. Number two here, and sorry, third place. You?
I'm thinking I might go for the Nut Brown Ale first. I think that might be my favorite. That would be number two for me, and this would be number three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of love for the festive label.
I know. Despite the festive label, we ended up liking these two the best. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure if we would like them, and I thought, oh, and we got these 3 large bottles. Are we gonna be able to drink these down? Yeah, I think we will. No problem.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments, what are your favorite ales to drink, or other beer and porter, any of those. Let us know in the comments. I have to say, we haven't found that many beers and ales and such from the UK in our markets. No. Even at Total Wine and More, which is like a huge selection of wine and beer. And we find a lot of beer from Germany, but it was a pretty small selection. It seemed to be the brands were very limited in what we could get at Total Wine and More. So, but let us know anyway, and just that way we'll keep our eyes out if we can find any of these. So if you like food reactions, food unboxings, food tastings, and occasional alcohol tastings, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll find out when we publish a new video. So until next time, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.